I'm Ryan from Prima, and this is Spooky Brews. Today we're concocting a terrifyingly delicious candy-infused pick-me-up that we're calling the Trick-or-Treat Cappuccino. So here's what you need to get started. First off, a few candy bars of your choice. I'm using Almond Joy, a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup, Kit Kat, and Twizzlers. You're also going to need some Reese's Pieces to sprinkle over the top of the cappuccino. In addition to that, you're going to need a shot of espresso, which brings me to our equipment. Today we're using the Flair 58 manual espresso maker. We're using the Bellman Stovetop steamer behind me. Again, we're using the fellow EKG kettle for our hot water. I have an Ancap 6.1 ounce orange painted rim cappuccino cup. And lastly, the Lagom P64 espresso grinder. All right, let's get started. First thing, let's prep our Reese's Pieces. What you can do is dose about 10 grams of Reese's Pieces and then use your tamper to crush those into a mixture of fine and coarse particles that you can sprinkle over the top. Next, we're gonna unwrap our candy bars and place them inside of a shallow bowl. All right, now we've got our candy. We're gonna place it underneath the Flair 58. And now I'm gonna get my shot prepped. All right, so now let's brew our shot of espresso. All right, so once you've got about 40 mils, go ahead and pull the lever back up to stop. And we've got our mixture. I'm gonna give this a quick stir with a fork just to make sure we get enough material dissolved. You don't have to get everything dissolved. We're going for kind of a more subtle candy flavor here, but if you want a sweeter flavor, you can pop the bowl and the candy bars in the microwave before brewing. Okay, now I'm gonna take my 6.1 ounce orange painted rim cappuccino cup from Ancap, and I'm gonna take a fine mesh strainer and place it right on top. Next, I'm gonna take my mixture and dump it right in carefully. So you'll end up with about 50 milliliters of liquid or so. Okay, now we need to steam our milk and complete our cappuccino. I'm gonna grab my Bellman steamer off the stove, put it on this towel, and we're gonna pour just about 5 ounces of milk. Here we go. All right, now it's time to finish our cappuccino. And if you're like me and you can't pour latte art, don't worry about it. No one's gonna know. Beautiful. Now, top it off with those sprinkles of Reese's Pieces all over the top. Perfect. Let's give this a taste. In the most delightful of ways, this tastes like a gas station cappuccino. But it also brings me back to those times as a kid when I came in from trick-or-treating and dumped all that candy on the living room floor. Join us next week for our 3rd episode of Spooky Brews. Thanks so much for watching.